Hi, this video is going to be about what to do in a rock song where the guitarist and vocals are really predominantly playing between a 1 and a 4 chord. In this case, I'm going to talk about the key of G, and all it's going to do is go between a G and a C chord. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the majority of the song. Now, of course, there'll be bridges and other portions, but what I want to talk about is what the responsibility is of the piano player's part in this song, so he's not stepping on the vocalist and also not stepping on the guitarist. It's going to come down to breaking apart those two chords. So you have a G chord and you have a C chord and the notes within those. So you really got to know what those notes are. You have G, B, and D for your G chord. You also have, if you want to use your sus chords, you have G, A, D, and you also have G, C, D. So that would be so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, sus chord. And I could do the same on C with my C chord or my sus2 or sus. Now another thing that can be done is break those chords apart even further and give them more range. Break them apart per octave. So taking those three notes of G, G, B, and D, I can play them in any order and still have a G chord. So I could have my G here, I can have my D here, and I can have my B here. And it's still going to sound like a G chord. So what you want to do is think about two of those notes at a time. For instance, I'm going to take B and D. Alright, I'm going to play a G down here so you have a root to be able to follow. And then I'm playing B and G. And then I'm playing G and D. So I'm just walking within those. I went all the way down, so I'm now on D and B. There I used a sus chord in my C. So up to speed. All I did there was break apart that C chord, and I used that 2 in my C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used my 2, which is a nice way to walk into a C chord. So once you have some of those patterns, they can be repeated within different octaves. It really gives a sense of movement, and depending on where the vocals are, hope that helps.